Hi, friend. I'm sharing with you my Greek translations book. And again, I know it's backwards. I just don't feel like trying to work out all the technicalities. I'm turning the camera around and making sure that, you can still see me all day anyway. But I'm just my Greek translations book. I mentioned it before. And I know God gave me this idea. I'm just going to say that. I was coming from church and I was thinking about how I say something to somebody, but I really was meaning a whole lot more than what I said. And I know I'm giving this example, like for instance, the reason this book came about was because I told somebody I just went to church. And they were like, oh, that's great. I'm glad you went. And to me, I'm thinking it was so much more than that, though. It was me trying to go to church, really. Me trying to get there and not cry as soon as I got close to the parking lot. And then trying to compose myself before I could try to walk into church. And then crying the majority of the service because I'm doing this by myself and Andrew's not with me. And, of course, it's in a place where the funeral was. So all those things, I'm dealing with all of that, but I just said I went to church. And so when I was on my way home from church, I started thinking, well, basically, we need some grief translations. What did people really mean when they said something when they're grieving? And so that's how this book came about. This book has 100 grief translations in it. And then there's also a space in the back for you to write your own grief translations. What does it mean when you say this or that? And maybe you can share them with your loved ones or friends, and they can be helped along the way. But because I know that all 100 in here, some of them may fit you, some of them may not, because we're all on our own grief journey. But this will give you some ideas. And this may be something that you want to share with somebody else so that they can say, oh, okay, well, maybe I need to ask more questions. I know you said you went to church, but so how was it? How did you handle it? What were you thinking? How are you really doing now that you went to church? All those kind of things. So it may inspire people to ask more questions. And that's if you want them to ask more questions. Sometimes, we don't want people to ask more questions. We just want to let it be, keep things moving. But I just wanted to share that with you. So it's Greek translations, what I'm saying versus what I mean. And it may be something that can help you or somebody else that you know. But this journey, y'all, we can do it together. We can do it. Just hang in there, my friend. Don't give up. Just take it